Dermot Gallagher, the man in charge. Manchester United already the champions, and they're saying today is simply a bonus for them. But make no mistake, their appetite, their desire to complete this historic second double will be burning as fiercely as ever as they get us underway, attacking the goal to our right. United in their home strip, wearing the famous red and white as their reward for winning the toss to decide the choice of colours. Liverpool in their away strip, green and white. This is Andy Cole. Cantona. David May. Now to Philip Neville, just 19 years old, the youngest player on the pitch. Here's Roy Keane. Cantona making the run ahead of him.
Evans will be a little bit worried how he's back career coping with United at the moment.
Giggs now in full flow. Cole in the centre, and Beckham arriving! Wonderful stop by David Jones. Great start out of that drive from Beckham. Well, you wondered if one or two of these United players, the youngsters, might throw. Now right. Played it towards Collymore! The goal kick was Collymore who had the final touch there. Schmeichel taking the goal kick very quickly. Now here's a chance for the pace of Cole. And David James was alive to the danger. And certainly Ray Clements is looking at the open contest we were hoping for.
Yes, definitely. Certainly, it's been a good game so far. Just Robbie Fowler there and Roy Keane just having a little bit of a tussle. We don't need that coming into the game. It's been a good game of football so far. United started very, very strongly, and all of a sudden, this last 2 or 3 minutes, Liverpool are starting to come into it. That little turmoil there between Keane and Fowler all started over nothing, and it really doesn't need to come into the game because both sides are playing the game as we want to see. Here we see it. Obviously, a few words are said. Keane's pushed his face into Robbie Fowler, and he's not very happy with it. Pushed him away. Handbags at 9 paces. Nothing to get carried away about. A lot of neat interpassing in the middle of the field. Liverpool certainly starting to come back into it now, but neither side's in this last 10 minutes able to actually open up either defence.
Well, the bookmakers weren't able to separate them beforehand. Both rated 13-8 to win. 15-8 the draw. Steve Bruce, of course, then missing out today. Such a marvellous servant he's been to Manchester United down the years, and I gather he was very upset at being left out. All rather predictable then from Liverpool. And a foul then on Redknapp, or rather by Redknapp, on Roy Keane. I think that was going to be a caution, the first for the afternoon. No real argument there.
No, I don't think so. I think it was a late challenge, and there's been 2 or 3 little challenges. There we see Roy Keane is past Jamie Redknapp there, and he just pulls him down there with his right foot. And there's been 1 or 2 little skirmishes in the centre of midfield where maybe Dermot Gallagher thinks, well, hold on a minute now, now's the time to put a stop to this, book one of them, and hopefully it'll extinguish any flames that are starting to burn in the middle of that field.
Yes, I think that had been an ongoing argument between those two. The ball won in the air by Beckham, flicked on by Cantona. But Bab is a very, very quick defender. Jamie Redknapp with that chance then late on, indeed almost into stoppage time at the end of the first half. And there is the whistle blown by Dermot Gallagher to end the first period of this FA Cup final. Stalemate so far. No goals, and didn't quite live up to the early promise rate.
No, the first 10-15 minutes I thought were very exciting. Man United in control of it, and certainly the side that looked more likely to score, and Andy Cole had 3 chances. Liverpool got more of the ball as the game went on, but didn't create anything. And then for 20 minutes, really, neither side created anything at all. And we've waited right until the last couple of minutes before we've just seen Jamie Redknapp have Liverpool's best opportunity. But there's a number of players in both sides who know they can do better in the second half. And I'm sure Roy Evans at half-time is certainly telling his side, as well as Alex Ferguson telling his side, don't play with so much caution. We've got to win this game. A draw is no good to either of us.
Well, there was so much made beforehand of the talented players on view, the likes of Fowler and Collymore, McManaman, of Cantona. Cantona in particular has been a disappointment, really, isn't he?
He has been in the last half an hour. I thought the first 15 minutes he was excellent. He was involved in everything that Manchester United created, and I thought he's going to have some game. But because Liverpool obviously worked hard on the training ground at nullifying him, he really hasn't had any of the ball at all in that last half an hour. And certainly when he has had it, it's not been in areas where he could hurt them.
So the message really from the two managers at half-time will be a little more attacking verve in the second half, a little more urgency perhaps.
I would have thought so. I would have thought that both managers will go in and say, we don't want to, have a Newcastle-Liverpool game. We've got to play sensibly, but we have to not play with so much caution. We have to believe we can go out and beat the opposition. And when we get in that last third of the field, let's be positive to create an opening, like McManaman did in that last couple of minutes. He went past two defenders, crossed it into the box, and Redknapp finished up with a chance. But we're not seeing enough of that positiveness there in the last third of the field.
Well, let's hope we see that enterprise revealed then in the second half. That's the way of it at the halfway stage in the cup final. It's Liverpool 0, Manchester United 0. This second half now kicking from left to right, and this is Jamie Redknapp, who had that wonderful opportunity for Liverpool right at the death in the first period. Not all that many openings though before that for Roy Evans' team. Scales. Owen, the defender here for Manchester United. Any thoughts, Ray, as the team beside him in the engine room for United is Nicky Butt. Here's Butt now from Cantona's pass. Away goes went down the right side, played it towards Cole, but Scales is there. Back up now. Cantona drifting in at the far side. Cantona with a shot! Right and stop, it goes! Andy Cole! Heroic send from David James. Ferguson was off his seat. He thought Cantona had done it then.
Well, it was something out of nothing, wasn't it? It was a ball to the far post, and neither of them make good contact with it. And then Cantona, out of nothing, forces a great save out of David James there.
Beckham with a corner. Palace is on the near post. James has collected, though, in confident fashion. And he certainly saved his team then. Nicky Butt, his partner in crime in the centre of the midfield. Redknapp with a shot! But it's no problem for Schmeichel, but at least it was on target.
Well, that's the first time we've actually seen what Jamie can do. Picked it up, was positive, went at the heart of the United defence. There we go, look now, he's positive, he's got one thing in his mind: I'm going to hit this strong and hard and on target. Bags of power, but good positioning by Schmeichel and no problem for him.
Losing to Liverpool in the League Cup final. That was a late one. That'll be another caution. Philip Neville, who went crashing into the tackle, and it was totally mistimed then on McAteer.
Yes, again no qualms at all about that very late tackle, and certainly deserves the yellow card for it.
I think we should just have a word there about the referee. I can't think of too many decisions I would not have given that he has today. He's had a fair match, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think
it was looking promising then for Manchester United. They just can't find that necessary penetration right at the finish. The cutting edge is still missing. Pallister is up, so is May, and Cantona in there. James just got his hand to it. Cantona on the goal! Cantona has scored for Manchester United! A shattering goal for Liverpool, and it's been delivered by the mercurial Frenchman. The goal on 86 minutes, and it's no wonder to the fairy tale return of this man.
Well, we've talked how well David James has played, and that's his first mistake. And isn't it ironical? Eric Cantona, who scored so many vital goals to actually get them the championship. There he is, lurking on the edge of the box, doesn't even touch it. First time, flash to 1-0.
And that is the reaction of Alex Ferguson. Cantona kept his nerve, kept his composure, and drove it through with such venom beyond those defenders in the 6-yard box. Back up Liverpool now. Are we in for a dramatic finale? Michael Thomas is on for Liverpool. They're through everything at United now. But the double is there for the taking for Manchester United. Chipped in by Barnes. Jones has gone on. Here he is now. His actions out there have spoken louder than any words. Away by Redknapp to find McManaman. Thomas Whistles around Wembley now from the United fans who wanted to win. McAteer. That's it! Manchester United have done it! And the hero is Cantona. It's history in the making on Wembley's hallowed turf. Manchester United have won the league and now FA Cup double for the second time, the first team ever to do so.
Day.
The Frenchman and the Dane behind him. The first, needless to say, I suppose, Frenchman to lift up the cup. Peter Schmeichel, who's done so much for Manchester United, standing behind him.